everyone, and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build. So today I'm making a cute little starter home here in Brindleton Bay, and I decided to do this because Magic Pixel left a comment on one of my videos a week or two ago saying that I should make some cats and dogs related starter homes. And I wasn't originally planning on doing that, but I realized that that would probably be a really good idea because starter homes are super useful, and I also haven't made one in a while. Like, I can't even remember the last time I made a starter build. Like, it could have been like a year ago, and also they're super quick to make, which is just really good this time of year because this is always just a really busy time of year where I've got a lot more going on than usual. Like, next week I actually have something going on almost every day after work, so yeah, just making quick little builds like this is super helpful. And if all goes according to plan, I should have another smaller speed build type video going up later next week, because I did also start renovating one of the builds that came with Brindleton Bay. It was the Ragdoll refurbished one, and I was doing that because in my Cats and Dogs Let's Play I have a few Sims that are related to the Let's Play that we don't actually play with that I just stuck in houses around Brindleton Bay, and the houses just aren't very personalized for the Sims, and that to me just makes it a little bit less fun to go and visit the Sims at those houses. So I just wanted to go around and renovate some of those homes, and that was the first one I decided to do. So hopefully the video for that should be up next Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure if it's gonna work out like that because, as I just said, I have something going on almost every day after work next week, so I'm not gonna have as much time as usual, but I've already gotten a good bit of the way done, so hopefully that'll still happen, but I'm pretty excited to share that. So anyway, on to the build here. This is just a really small Cape Cod house. I mean, it's a starter home, so it has to be pretty small, and I have that turret, or it's like a half turret off to the side, and my original plan for that was to put one of those bay window seats in there because I thought it'd be really cute to have a bay window seat in there and then have the dining room table on the other side of that. But unfortunately that didn't end up working out because those seats are like almost 1,000 simoleons, and this is a starter home, so that's just a lot of the budget eaten up right there. So I had it in there for a while, and then unfortunately I had to take it out, which really saddened me a bit because I just thought it was such a cute look. But I do like the color scheme of the exterior with the blue with the blue siding and the orange roof. I think that kind of goes together nicely because, I mean, blue and orange are complementary colors, so they of course go together pretty well. But yeah, I did end up making this house under 20,000 simoleons successfully, which is just a huge struggle for me because if you've been around my channel for a while, you know I am really, really bad at sticking to a budget. Like, usually I'll set a budget and then I'll go about 20k over that, so it just pretty much doesn't even matter that I had a budget. But fortunately I was able to stick with it for this one, and I almost didn't because I was about to just not take out that window seat I was talking about, but then, you know, I realized, you know what, this is really expensive, so I should just take it out and actually make this a full-on one sim starter home rather than making like 20,500 simoleons. So if you want to move one sim in here, you have to cheat 500 simoleons, which is just kind of stupid. So yeah, in the end, it is affordable for a single sim starting out. But as far as what I have going on next week, one night I'm having a game night with some of my coworkers because sometimes after work we'll go over to someone's house and just play board games and video games, and then the next day is the company Christmas party, and then the day after that I'm actually seeing the new Star Wars movie. I think like the day before it comes out, or no, maybe it comes out the Thursday or whatever, but I'm seeing it Thursday, so that should be pretty exciting. So yeah, next week's probably going to be a pretty fun week, but it's also going to be a busy one. And for the holiday party, they're actually doing a white elephant gift exchange, which, if you don't know what that is, basically it's like everyone brings a gift that, I don't know, for us it has to be something worth like $20, but I don't know, it's different. Usually it's supposed to be something kind of fun or something kind of like junky that like no one actually wants, or kind of like a gag gift kind of a thing. And people will pick the gifts, and then when the next person goes, they can either pick a new gift or steal a gift from someone else if they like what they have. So yeah, it's always a pretty fun thing because like some gifts are useful and stuff that people actually want, and then other gifts are just kind of like useless things, and then people are trying to persuade other people to take the useless junk gift that they got. So yeah, I think this year my gift is more of a junk kind of, I don't know if I'd say it's junk. It's like more of like a fun thing because I'm actually going with kind of like a Bob Ross theme for my gift. So I got a Bob Ross coloring book and a Bob Ross bobblehead because I kind of imagine that they can be coloring in stuff in the coloring book and then have the bobblehead next to them. And the bobblehead also says inspirational quotes from Bob Ross like, "There's nothing wrong with having a tree as a friend," or we don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents. So I don't know, they can just be coloring in the coloring book and then just have the bobblehead saying inspirational quotes to motivate them as they paint. And I'm not realizing that I probably should have put colored pencils in there because I don't know, some of my coworkers have kids, so I don't know, maybe like they can use their colored pencil to color it. I don't know, that probably would be a good idea to include, but I don't know. The bobblehead and the coloring book were $20 combined, so I reached a $20 limit, so we're good. I don't think I need to include colored pencils, but yeah, I just decided to do that because I had this painting that I made, I don't know, it was like sometime back in the spring when one of my friends had a Bob Ross paint night where basically we just, of course, watched The Joy of Painting and try to make a painting from that. And I had one that I made that I wouldn't say is bad, it just didn't turn out as expected. Like what it was supposed to be and what it ended up as are two different things, but you know, as Bob Ross says, there's no mistakes, just happy accidents, so it's all good. It was just my version of what he made, but I was originally going to give that as the White Elephant gift or like include it in with the coloring book and the bobblehead, but I'm now realizing that I probably shouldn't do that because, I don't know, like it would probably be a little bit weird to get this like random painting that's not really that great, and then like I feel like that could put the coworker to an awkward situation where they're like, do I like insult this painting because whoever painted it might be sitting here? So I think that's a situation I probably shouldn't potentially put someone in because I don't know how they're going to take getting that painting. Like, you know, like if someone like made fun of it, like I wouldn't really care, but it's probably just best that I don't do that. So I think I'm going to leave the painting out of it and just have the coloring book and the bobblehead. But I mean, at least it served as inspiration for a White Elephant gift. So there you go. I just don't know what I'm going to do with the painting because it's just been sitting like in a spot. But yeah, I probably shouldn't give that away because I just think that would probably, I don't know, I just don't know how that would come off. It'd probably come off kind of weird to put that in there. But anyway, we are a good bit of the way through the furnishing of this house. So as you can see off to the left side is that base window seat that I was talking about. So that was originally my setup for the dining room, but yeah, it was just a little bit too expensive. And as what, you know, as always happens with these starter home builds, I end up being a little over budget at the end, and then I'm like, great, if I want to actually make this a starter home, I gotta take a bunch of stuff out of that, and then it's just this annoying process of trying to figure out what to remove. And I didn't know what to get rid of because I liked what I had, and I didn't want to take anything out because I have this thing where even though it's a starter build, I don't like it to look bare. Like, I still like it to look fully furnished, so I didn't want to take anything out and leave it looking more bare. But yeah, eventually I realized that getting rid of that bay window seat would probably be the best thing to get rid of, because I mean, it's pretty much useless there because I can't really sit there and eat at the table, and we've already got a couch, so it doesn't really need to be there. So yeah, in the end I just took that out and just stuck a regular old dining table in. It was all good. But yeah, we're on the bedroom right now. There's not really a whole lot to the bedroom, and yeah, I did use the sized up curtains throughout here because even with starter homes I still like to have curtains just because I feel like it really makes it look more complete. But if I weren't making a starter home, I would have definitely used the new curtains from Cats and Dogs because they would have looked a whole lot better than these. But these are also way cheaper, so that's just what I ended up using. Like, I think they cost a fifth of what the Cats and Dogs ones cost. But anyway, we're almost at the end of the building parts. So as usual, there'll be, actually, I don't know if I'll have a link in the download or a link in the description because the gallery is still acting weird for me. But anyway, it'll be up in the gallery, and yeah, that's gonna be it for me, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.